Hello there, this is Kuza, and welcome to my show. Let's do another interlude video. Last time we've played Bavaria, and as you can very clearly see, they have done well for themselves. I mean, I've managed to practically quadruple their territory, pretty much. I've taken 2 gold provinces, I've created a center of trade for them. I have practically vassalized most of the electors of the Holy Roman Empire, or put them in a personal union. So Bavaria is pretty much set. It's set for a long time. Especially now that it's allied with Burgundy. Nobody, I think literally nobody can stand up to this alliance. This must be practically the superpower alliance of this generation, let's say. And I must say, all of the countries I've played until now look pretty good. I think the one that's doing a little bit stupidly is Great Britain. They've lost Connaught for whatever reason. I mean, I guess it must be rebels, because there's no other reason for this. And it's not even that big of a deal for Great Britain. As long as they still have the core, they can reconquer it anytime. And just not lose any buildings or anything of worth. Also, they still haven't managed to reconquer their province in France, and they actually lost the core on it. I can't even remember which one of the provinces it was. I think Anjou, if I'm not mistaken. Well, that's bad for them, but they're still doing pretty well, let's be honest. Look at them. They even have a core on Asturias, which is hilarious, to say the least. Also, Burgundy, of course, is doing amazingly well, but that's not that much of a shocker. I mean, they have the richest provinces in the game in their territory right now. I mean, they have most of the Netherlands, and they have a lot of North Italy. And they also have a couple of core provinces, on more northern Italian provinces, I mean, on Modena and Verona. This is literally one of the best countries right now. This is literally the freedom-bringing America of this generation. They can do whatever the fuck they want. Whatever the fuck they want. Nobody can actually tell them anything. Castile is also looking pretty well. I mean, they are still struggling with the Ottomans, it seems. They love giving them provinces. And they still haven't managed to unify all of Iberia. Or anyway, they haven't actually managed to just get Barcelona and form fucking Spain already. What the hell is the hold up? Come on, Spain. Castile, do it. We want to see Spain. Anyway, the Ottomans are also doing quite well. If I remember correctly, I think they are actually the highest... Yeah, the country with the highest income right now. They've managed to build up a little bit of inflation. And my fucking god, Great Britain has a lot of fucking inflation. Oh my god, 37%. Must be the highest inflation in the game. What the fuck did they do? And I thought Great Britain looked fine. Well, they aren't fine. They are fucking terrible right now. This is so bad. Well, never mind. I mean, shit happens. Great Britain was never a country that the AI could play really well. I mean, you can see Asturias, and they've lost Connaught, and... Well, never mind. I mean, shit happens. You can't expect the AI to actually be a good economist and not send their country into ruin, but hey. You can dream, I can dream. I wanna hope. Okay, let's check Novgorod a little bit. Novgorod looks quite well. The only problem they have is actually Bohemia. And I guess this is the same problem for the Ottomans as well. They need to actually just try and destroy it, because Novgorod needs a couple of provinces from them to actually form Russia. I think Kursk or Chernigov and Smolensk, if I'm not mistaken, has to be a core of Russia, of Novgorod for them to be able to form Russia. I'm not quite sure, but I think so. In any case, this appendix must disappear. This is so ugly. This is so fucking ugly. But there's still time. I can still hope. What else has happened? Well, we can actually check the New World. Well, at least some people actually started colonizing. I guess that's a good part. They have started colonizing a bit, I don't know, stupidly. Okay, Spain has taken all of those, is continuing to expand in the Caribbean. But they are losing people. Why the fuck are they losing people? Well, they're not maintaining their colonies, funnily enough. Well, AI, what can I expect, you know? Hopefully they won't fuck it up and they will actually take and finish the provinces before leaving them to rot, you know? Yeah. But in any case, I guess in a couple of years, I mean like 30 to 50 years, the New World should be pretty much completely colonized, at least the coastal provinces. Or most of it, let's say, should be nicely colonized. It will be pretty patchy. But let's see, I mean, Castile is crazy enough to actually attack Portugal again and just take stuff from them in Iberia and maybe also from the colonies. We can never know. I mean, we'll see. But I'm happy that Great Britain actually started colonizing in North America, finally. Maybe they can take a couple of those native provinces and just convert them. We'll see. We'll see. Let's hope for the best. Also, I must say Denmark isn't looking that good anymore. I mean, they still have a lot of provinces, but Sweden is looking quite strong, to be honest. Let's actually check Denmark. Denmark, it has 800 income, which is not bad. And let's check Sweden. Sweden has... Come on, Sweden has... Okay, Sweden has no income whatsoever. So I think it's still Denmark that's the good country, the stronger one. Maybe we should even play Denmark next time, just so we can, you know, unify Scandinavia. We'll see. Maybe you can manage to do that. Okay, let's check the army sizes. Well, Burgundy has 108,000 men and Bavaria has 87,000, which is decent. The Ottomans have a small army, only 70,000. But I guess they haven't really grown that much. I mean, they still only have practically their starting territories, nothing much more. What the Ottomans should do is actually break up Hungary and liberate Serbia and Bosnia so they can get the fucking missions on them, so they can get cores on those provinces. And maybe Transylvania as well. Let's check what Denmark actually has. Denmark has 40,000 troops, okay, that's not bad. And Sweden has 10,000. Okay, Sweden is in no fucking position to actually do anything whatsoever. The problem is they are quite big, so Denmark should have a pretty hard time actually getting them back into a personal union. And that's the thing they have to do, to actually get them in a personal union. There's no point in doing anything else, in conquering or stuff like that. So that's actually the difficulty when I would be trying to play Denmark. It's pretty much luck based, if I can get the chance to actually get Sweden into a personal union or not. What else could we actually do here? Well, there's not really much we can still do. We might try and play Naples, but they will just get eaten alive by Castile and Burgundy. Milan will be eaten alive by Burgundy and Bavaria. France is non-existent. Bohemia we could play, but I don't want to play this abomination. Hungary is pretty much fucked. I mean, I could do, I think, decent things with Hungary, but nah, I don't really want to. Poland would be another possibility. We could play Poland actually, and try and actually get this mess here sorted out in Eastern Europe. But I think we can use Denmark for that as well. So I think pretty much Denmark it is. I think we need to play Denmark next time. Later on, I think after Denmark we might actually switch to some Asian countries, maybe Rajputana to actually form Hindustan, or actually start going towards Hindustan, or maybe just Japan. We'll see. I haven't really played the Asian countries for a very, very long time, so I can't really tell you how viable they are, but hey, we'll try. I mean, it's a random game, isn't it? So we'll do random countries. But hey, Denmark will be, I think, our next bet, because they're looking quite decent. I mean, as soon as we actually get Lübeck, we should do pretty well for ourselves. We actually should do pretty well. The big problem is actually dealing with Bavaria, but I think we can try and get Denmark to actually be in the Holy Roman Empire, and then they shouldn't have a big problem with Bavaria. Yeah. Well, I guess this is pretty much it. Nothing much to be talking about anymore. Thank you for watching this short interlude video. I hope you enjoyed the season until now. I think Europe looks quite interesting. It's not quite what I had expected after this amount of time, but it's getting there. It's getting where I want it to be. We might just start playing some smaller countries later on, just to... Even if we fail, I mean, that's not big. That's not a big deal. Even if we fail, we just want to have fun. That's the big point. So, as I said, thank you for watching. I'm repeating myself again. Hopefully, I'll see you in the next video when we will play Denmark, and we will try to get Sweden back into a personal union. Until then, bye.